Guys, what's going on? ZeroArmada here with a Blacklight Retribution commentary video. This is going to be pretty much an updated armor build guide video accounting for the 5 new helmets that were released on the PC version of Blacklight. So before I get started, just a couple of disclaimers off the bat. First off, these are 5 helmets that are on a temporary release schedule. Basically what that means is that these aren't going to be permanently in the marketplace. They're going to reappear from time to time. And I just don't want someone watching this video and be like, oh hey, this helmet's really cool, and then you go buy it in game. They go log into the game, go to the marketplace, they don't see the helmet. They start crying, sad faces, and they start raging. Don't want that to happen. So kind of keep in mind that these helmets are limited time release and they'll be constantly put back into the game from time to time. And with that in mind, you can still refer to my old armor build guide video. It's still 100% viable. Pretty much the only changes, like I said, that have been addressed in this video are the new helmets, but aside from that, those builds should be perfectly usable. So with all that stuff out of the way, first build we have is the speed build, the 162 health build. We're going with the Atago 9 helmet. Another good choice would be the sniper helmet, but of course we're going for more speed based for the first build, so we want the stamina and the rend speed, of course. The efficiency is still something you might want to look at, so if you want more HRV efficiency, you can definitely opt for the sniper helmet. Armor gets a little bit interesting, especially for lower health, because of the fact that you have trade-offs with the gear the gear slot items. And what I mean by that is that the lower health you have, or the lower armor based health that you have, the less gear slot items you're going to have, the less flexibility you're going to have with your total gear loadout. You can go with the battle vest for the lowest health possible for an armor piece, but you're going to have no gear item slots available. So opted for the Delta i6 just to have one gear item slot, just for some flexibility. Most of the higher health based armors have 2 gear slot items. None of the lower health armors have 2 gear slot items, if that makes sense. So we're pretty much stuck with one gear item for the armor totally. Legs, we got the Dataluxe R2 Skirmisher legs. Second fastest boots in game, next to the Speed Demons, which have no gear item slots as well. So opting for a little bit slower boots, but we have 2 additional gear item slots for a total of 3 slots out of 4 available for your melee weapons, your stun shurikens, your tomahawks, your landmines that you can go frisbee people with, grenades, you name it, you can equip it. Still be flexible even though you're running a speed build. So that's kind of my whole thought process, is make it fast but still give you some flexibility with the gear slot items. And that's kind of what we tried to accomplish with this build. Second build we have is a kind of a middle of the pack build, a 226 health build. Kind of really similar to what I had in the previous build guide video. And going with the Recluse B1T3 helmet, it's pretty much, this is the best helmet in game personally. A lot of people used to run the Foxcat SR7, which is another good choice, a really good choice, probably another consensus helmet that people like to use because of its high HRV recharge rate and still relatively reasonable health stats. So that's also a good option, but the Recluse basically overshadows that. Let me just equip the Foxcat so you can kind of see the disparity. Pretty much an upgrade in recharge efficiency. Pretty much almost double the total HRV duration, a little bit more stamina, a little bit more run speed. You lose armor, but this is more of a faster paced game in terms of, you know, killing people quickly. So armor doesn't really contribute that much to the game unless you're like getting shot in the head by a bar or something like that. It might help you out, but aside from that, I don't really look at armor as impactfully as I do the HRV efficiency and the other stats. And you lose a little bit of health, 6 health, but you like I said, it pretty much overshadows the Foxcat helmet, so it's a great choice. I would really recommend you guys get this, and it also has a slight damage mitigation for toxic damage. So anything like toxic grenades or toxic ammo has a little bit of damage reduction if you have the Recluse equipped. Pretty much everything else is like a standard for a semi-tanky build. Impact CQT, Breakguard Legpates, 4 armor slots, or 4 gear slots, excuse me. So that's another flexible tanky build at your disposal. Then the last build we have, in my previous video I had the 242 health build. So this is kind of pretty much the exact same build. You get 2 more HP and you're a little bit more efficient in HRV as a result. It's a 244 health build. I'm still going with the Recluse helmet. I'm going with the Impact CQT chest piece again. And then we're going to go with the Diamondback legs. So you're still pretty much the same HRV efficiency as the second build, but you're a little bit tankier, probably just to sometimes kind of tank one more additional shot. And if you want, you can also go with the Warmonger chest piece if you would like to kind of be around the 232 health build range for 234 health. And that's just kind of a comparison to the 232 health build that I had in my previous video. So I think that's pretty much it for this video. Like I said, a lot of the builds in the older video are still viable, but I would really recommend if you could at least get the Recluse and I would say the Atago 9 personally are 2 helmets I feel can really give you an added benefit, especially with HRV efficiency. So if you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below, and thanks for watching as always, guys. I really do appreciate it.